Did you know that Disney World was originally meant to be a BioShock-style libertarian utopia, and that Walt Disney lobbied the Florida government to allow them to have their own creepy, independent government, which they still have to this day?
Or how about the fact that 90s school supply company Lisa Frank was run by violent, tyrannical drug addicts who abused their employees?
Well, did you know that there's a Japanese guy who killed and ate a woman in the 1970s, but due to a legal loophole was never put in prison and became a weird Japanese celebrity who wrote food reviews for magazines?
Well, actually, we did know all those things because we made episodes about all of them and many more on our podcast, Deep Cuts.
Deep Cuts is a deep dive explainer show that explores fascinating but true stories that you won't believe you've never heard about with deeply researched, sometimes shocking, sometimes hilarious episodes.
The show is like a really juicy documentary for your ears mixed with Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Deep Cuts has new episodes every single Wednesday for free. Just pause the podcast you're currently listening to and go subscribe to Deep Cuts anywhere you get your podcasts.
In 1968, LA was under a spell. I'm Jason Horton, and this is Strange Year. 1968 brought us the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. and Robert Kennedy. But Los Angeles having its own official witch made 1968 a strange year. Louise Huebner, June 1968.
We are whirling through space, drifting toward eternity. Mystical sparks encircled by loneliness and cold darkness. Are you afraid?
New York-born Louise Huebner was a sixth-generation witch and third-generation astrologer. She moved to LA with her illustrator husband, Mentor Huebner. Louise Huebner became the, quote, staff witch on LA's KLAC radio. Huebner gained a prominent fan base through local talk shows and newspaper columns. She had an alleged ability to predict major historical events, including predicting Robert F. Kennedy's assassination. On June 21st, 1968, Louise Huebner led a spell cast for 11,000 people at the Hollywood Bowl. During the presentation, she led the crowd in a, quote, sex spell that was to ensure the continued sexual vitality of the county. More on that after a word from today's sponsor. Today's episode is sponsored by Best Fiends. I have to tell you about Best Fiends. It's a fun puzzle game on your mobile phone. I love researching and discussing weird and strange history, but even I need a break, and Best Fiends is perfect. It really challenges my brain with all the fun puzzles, but it's a casual game so it doesn't stress me out. I love that every time I open the game, there's always something new going on. Whether it's a new challenge, fun monthly event, or just new levels. I just reached level 500, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I love going through all the puzzle levels. It's really relaxing. This awesome mobile puzzle game is so much more than your average mobile puzzle game. The makers of Best Fiends have created a whole world right on my phone. It's bright and colorful with great graphics, and there's a story behind all these cute characters. I'm a huge Thorn fan, actually. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this game. So join me and millions of other people who are already playing this fun puzzle game. Download Best Fiends free on the Apple App Store or Google Play today. That's friends without the R, Best Fiends. Councilman Arthur Snyder hired Huebner to host a party from 8 a.m. till 2 a.m. the following day to kick off a series of 12 summer concerts at the Hollywood Bowl, promoted by the LA County Parks and Recreational Division. Huebner suggested that she host a spellcast, a gathering of the residents from over 78 cities to collectively incant a spell that would, quote, increase the sexual vitality and fertility of the county. Louise asked everyone to collectively chant, light the flame, bright the fire. Red is the color of desire. Staff handed out red candles, chalk, and garlic, encouraging attendees to draw circles around themselves for invocation. On New Year's Eve 1969, LA County Council John D. Mahang sent Huebner a letter requesting that she rescind her title. The letter stated, as you must know, the scroll you received at the Hollywood Bowl, July 21st, 1968, was purely ceremonial and intended only to publicize the Sunday afternoon happenings at the Bowl, promoted by the County Department of Parks and Recreation as a public service. We must ask that you immediately discontinue use of the title Official Witch of Los Angeles County or any similar designation, creating the erroneous impression that you are affiliated with Los Angeles County government. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll be back next time with another episode of Strange Year.
Membership fees apply after free trial. Cancel anytime.
Can I be real for a second? That goal you have to exercise and eat better, you really can do it, but nobody is going to do it for you. And nobody has to, because you can do it if you have the right tools and a community that cares about helping you get results. And that's us, Beachbody. It's as convenient as your TV or laptop, but you need to decide that you're worth it. Let us help you succeed. Here's how. Go to beachbody.com to claim your free membership and start feeling great.